The news continues, and of course this 54th National Conference has mandated the National Executive Committee, the highest decision-making body, to manage the fragile issue of two centres of power following the conference.
Now, key among what might arise is the recall of President Jacob Zuma by Luthuli House. Meanwhile, the new members of the NEC are expected to be announced this evening.
The election of Cyril Ramaphosa as president of the ANC means the country and its governing party have two centers of power. Conference realizes the fragility of this situation.
The center of power, it is the African National Congress. It is the ANC that takes decisions and gives direction to its employees in government. The National Executive Committee will process this resolution in terms of implementation. So that is what it means.
One of those deployees is President Jacob Zuma, and his fate is now in the hands of the NEC.
If the decision to recall the president arises in the context of the new National Executive Committee, that will be the decision of the ANC. It will be the decision of the National Executive Committee in terms of the NEC being the center of power.
The Renewal Commission has also endorsed the resolution to institute a commission of inquiry into state capture. And another burning issue, white monopoly capital. The ANC insists it has used the term since its Morogoro Conference of 1969, and Bell Pottinger cannot be credited with it, but it requires urgent attention.
One of the things in disciplining monopolies raises the question of strengthening competition authorities as one of the areas which need to be, or as one of the steps which need to be strengthened or utilized to ensure that the monopolies are disciplined.
The Constitution Commission has clarified that those elected to higher structures should relinquish their lower positions, and the lower structures will decide who takes over. Provincial chairpersons David Mabuza and Ace Magashule should be happy with how the resolutions of the conference affect them, but eyes will be on their provinces to see how smooth the process of filling those vacancies will be. However, the fate of President Jacob Zuma hangs in the balance, depending on how much more pressure the NEC gets to recall him and how many members of the NEC agree. His stay at the union buildings might be short-lived. Ntakwana Ngatani, SABC News, Nazareth, Johannesburg.